Hey guys, welcome to Solo Dolo Sports Facebook page. Here with Demontrae James will save the Detroit Lions. We are in the off season. I was just going through, looking at who I'm going to pick first. Elijah Shields getting a lot of but likely going to be I did think about this after I did the last video. We actually do have the number one pick in the draft. We are picking at number one, so definitely want to pick the right guy. Don't want to mess this up. This is my first official draft for Demontrae James and this Detroit Lions team, so you definitely want to do the draft good. We're going to get off this screen and get to the off season. How you guys doing? It's Easter, but I'm here for the draft. Of course, they're saying our top need is free safety. I agree with that. Devin McCourty is 35 years old. We got to move on from him because he's going to be too old. But Elijah Shields is tempting. We do need frontline help. We give up two, as you can see in my team ranks. Offensive points per game, we're at 20. We ranked 25, but passing the ball yards per game, we're at number 4. Running the ball is where we have the problem. We need to run the ball a little bit more. And you look at our defense, our defensive how we defend and how we defend the pass, we're number 3. We're not that bad, but defending the run, we're last in the league. So definitely a guy definitely getting a defensive end or a linebacker or any of these guys would be a little bit better than looking at the secondary, but we do need secondary help too. Of course, you look at the playoff bracket. You got the Dallas Cowboys facing the Jacksonville Jaguars, so it'll be Trevor Lawrence and Dak Prescott in the Super Bowl. So there you go. Vikings made it into the NFC Championship game. They lost. Jags beat the Bills. This is kind of hard to believe that the Jaguars are actually in the Super Bowl post Urban Meyer. And of course, I'm pretty sure Urban Meyer is still the coach there. But they're saying our top need is definitely free safety. I agree, but whether we get a free safety or whether we get a left end, everything is about the defense in the draft. And of course, we looked at scouting college players. As you can see here, my whole focus has been pretty much defense. I did look at left tackles. Jermaine Parrish does stand out, even though I don't think we'll pick him. We are looking to move on from Taylor Decker. But I mean, this guy looks really good. As far as everything looks pretty good. But I don't think we can go offense in this draft. We have to go defense. Elijah Shields up there, but he's losing sort of speed. Joe Rainey's getting love, but he's a round 2, round 3 sort of pick. You're looking at Trent May. He's a round 1 talent, too, from Michigan State. Typically avoids getting flagged. But all this stuff, like the ratings, all this stuff, I mean, I get more elites from Elijah Shields than Trent May. But he could be the guy. Who knows? I mean, me having the number 1 pick, man, is... You just want to get it right. You don't want to pick the wrong guy. You want to get it right. Will Wilkins, he's down too, and he's a round 2 to 3 pick. His rank has changed too. And I just don't want to... You don't want to pick a guy that's going to fall. So... Taylor Nichols is up there. He could be a round 3 or 4 pick. Looking at corner, even though we don't have weaknesses, our cornerback position looks pretty good since we got Chris Elam, who's going to win awards this year. But even that, I mean, you could get better on your at the corner position. And how about strong safety? Jamal Harper looks good. So there's a lot of things we can do. A lot of things we can do. But a lot of this stuff we can address in free agency too. My whole strategy was offense, free agency, defense, draft. But it might be a mixture of both. Like we could get a free safety in free agency. That way we don't have to worry about it in the draft. We could take care of it in free agency. Depends how good the free agency class is. And of course we viewed the Pro Bowl roster. Surprised that Hawkinson did not make tight end. He had a good season, but he does not make it. But Brandon Scherf, I think Brandon Scherf is my guy. Is Brandon Scherf my guy, or I'll get it mixed up with the Titans? Because I have Brandon Scherf on my team on the Titans. I don't think Brandon Scherf's on my roster. But Elam is, and he's in. Devin McCourty made it. So that's good. These two Lions made it. And we're going to go ahead and advance the week. We have $18 million salary cap. That's not a very good salary cap to have, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and sim and get ready for the off season. Of course, there's the Pro Bowl. View playoff bracket. The season, I'm sure they haven't played yet because I think the Super Bowl's still going. Yep. We're after Pro Bowl week. We are officially in Super Bowl 56. Yeah, we're at Super Bowl 56. View yearly awards. Already done saw this, so Chris Elam did get safety, so that's pretty good. See if I get any draft stories. Guys, Miles Jack, Deshaun Watson, Texas quarterback, newest MVP winner. Meyer named Coach of the Year, so Urban Meyer is the coach of the Jaguars, and they made it to the Super Bowl. Well, they got that one wrong. They sure sucked there. Kyler Murray gets some love. Deshaun Watson shining. Nick Hunter, our offensive rookie of the year. Stud running halfback. Let's check the draft. Injuries, talent behind Harris fall. Many teams are compelled by a talented quarterback, Demontrae Harris. We're not driving the quarterback, of course. Auburn center caller. Best pass rusher, Ty Horn was the guy offenses worried about all season. Fouls on the spot again to be named college football's best pass rusher. Ty Horn. I need to write this stuff down. Just to write his name down, Ty Horn. Ty Horn, which I don't think he's on the list of guys I was interested in. And they're not mentioning my guy. All-star coach read about Shaq Golson all week long. News charts right now his stock to rise. Shaq Golson. Probably he's a late pick. Probably a late pick. Here we go, guys. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Dallas Cowboys. We could look at who won the. They don't tell you who won the AFC, NFC, do they? Nope. Which I don't care about that. I don't even know why they still play the Pro Bowl. Like, why do you play the Pro Bowl? Nobody cares about the Pro Bowl. All right, we're going to sim it. See who won for Super Bowl 57. Will the Dallas Cowboys get a Super Bowl for the first time in 30 years? Or will it be Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence doing it? Which would be crazy. And your winner is Dallas. And our side cap does go up, $35 million. Look at 2022. Dallas Cowboys defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Super Bowl MVP is Dak Prescott. NFL MVP is Deshaun Watson. Coach of the Year goes to Urban the Schlurban Meyer. Deshaun Watson gets Offensive Player of the Year. Khalil Mack gets Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, sounds good. 2021, of course, it was the Bengals beating the Rams. That was the only thing that I couldn't get. I simmed the season, the regular season, and it came out all the stats and all that stuff. And then it did put the right teams in the Super Bowl, but it ended up being the Bengals, which I kind of wish it was the Bengals. No disrespect to Matthew Stafford, but Trying from injury. Of course, is David Arnett. Doesn't matter because we are now officially in off season. Staff moves. See all staff moves. He is fired. Pete Carroll retires. Chris Roberts is fired. Saints defensive coordinator is fired. Defensive coordinator for Michael Gray is fired. And I don't know the system. Should I fire my staff? I wonder if I should fire my staff. Or should I just keep them for now? Because I do kind of I like the 3-4 scheme. But I just think we need better players. I don't think it has anything to do with our coordinators. I think in the NFL they do go crazy about, we got to fire a coordinator. Unless a coordinator has a thing like, okay, I'm a good coordinator. I coach up to stop the run. Or or stuff like that. If you can find someone that does that, then yeah. Like if I can find a defensive coordinator that's like, I'm good at stopping the run, and your run defense improves. That's the kind of things you want to see, man. Why keep going on this page, man? You can tell I'm not ready to do this video. Let's see about these DCs. They play a 4-3. I don't really want to do a 4-3. I think we go with the staff we got for now. But yeah, Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Now we go into the off season. There we go. Then we can look at the mock draft. Let's look at the mock draft real quick. We're picking at number 1, and we're not going with Theo Robertson, even though I know he's probably really good. Well, who they got taking Elijah Shields? He's on sunk. Ty Horn's up there too. Should I take Ty Horn? He's up 14. We might take Ty Horn at number 1. Ty Horn, that's what they're talking about. Elite, good. Don't have him scouted enough, but his stock has risen. And who, of course, is loving Theo Robertson right now. Suffered some concentration drops, exceptional body control on sidelines, fights for every single inch as a runner, great at snagging passes midair, avoids big hits following catches, wants to take every catch to the house, typically avoids getting flagged. Short route, medium route, releases at a C. It's probably really good. I just don't need a receiver right now. If I get a receiver, it's going to be free agency. I'm more interested in beefing up our defense right now. Ben Harris is really good. But I think what we need is, it's going to be Ty Horn or Elijah Shields. But Elijah Shields done fell. He's done fell a lot. Trent May's done fell. So, we'll see. We got the first pick in the draft. We want to get this right. So, and that combine, of course, we do get the combine thing, and we'll get that. And we can look at that, and that'll kind of help me make my decision. 2022 retirements. Cole Beasley retires. Ben Jones, he retires. Justin Houston, Chris Banjo. Tom Brady finally retires. So he'll retire next year, guys. He won't be. Tom Brady will be gone. There will be no Tom Brady. I'm hoping. Julio Jones retires. Roger Saffold retires. Matt Prater. Kyle Wilbur. Matt Ryan. Brian Bulaga. Bobby Gold. Case Keenum. Frank Gore. Malcolm Jenkins. Ben Roethlisberger, who really retired last year. Wendy Worcellus, AJ Green. So that means I was looking for McCourty to retire, but he probably didn't retire. Ryan Hoyer, Chase Daniel, Golden Tate. Once really good Lion, Cameron Wake. Now we're at the players who negotiate, and the first thing we're going to look at is regression. Didn't I get any regression? What's the regression thing? We don't have the regression thing anymore? That's weird. We don't do regression anymore? Nope, I guess not. I usually like to do regression, but we can bring back some players, but I would really want to look at regression first. And I know I'm not bringing him back. Of course, this can tell me, yep, he has regressed by 17. Yep. And because of that, and because of age, I'm withdrawing my offer. So we withdraw the offer for Devin McCourty. He's not coming back. Amani, who's a decent player. I think he's decent. I kind of want to keep him. Sorta. Would have been easier if I had the regression thing, but it don't matter. One interception just doesn't cut it, though. Want more interceptions than that. But he's a good player, a decent player. But do I really want to just pay him like that? Does that start development? Still pretty young. I think you try to keep him. But do I want to make a 3-year deal for him? Or do I want more of a prove it to me, give me proof that you are really good? He's not going to take this contract. I may give him the 3 years. And he takes it. I re-signed him. I just went ahead and re-signed him. 76 overall. We look at his player card. He done already lost points. He lost 25. I'm withdrawing an offer for Castro. He's gone. Muhammad's just not good. I can get a player like this anywhere. I'm going to withdraw offer from Muhammad. Kicker. Definitely will negotiate just to keep a kicker. And I'm just going to offer him this. And he's resigned. Will Harris, free safety. I think we need to do better. Look at his player card. Depends on how much he's asking, too. One interception, 2 tackles for loss, 51 tackles. He's decent. But he is like 27 years old. The coverages are just so bad. The coverages are just so bad. I just want better coverage. You could pay him. But I'll probably let him go to free agency. I'm just not really, no. That's just not good enough. Austin Bryant. 68 overall. Block shed is really low. Everything's kind of low with him. He's not asking for much. I say we kind of negotiate. He's not asking for much. I'll give him this deal. Even though I don't really like him. I just don't think he's that good. In fact, I want to give him the deal he's asking for, $3.2 million. That's it. Austin Bryant stays. Hunter Bryant's all right, but I think I can get another tight end somewhere else that does what he does. If I look at the player card, I'm like, okay, are you really worth keeping? Catching's there. These route things are terrible. He doesn't really block. What did he give me? That's 32 catches. Yeah, you can get a guy like that anymore. Hunter Bryan, I'm gonna let you go. Yeah. CJ Moore, strong safety. Probably not keeping him. You can get a player like this anywhere. How's the ratings? Zone coverage is terrible. Tackling's terrible. All this stuff's terrible. Yeah, just a run-of-the-mill player. Let him go. Darrell Williams. Not satisfied. Not satisfied with how you played. Definitely not really good year. Look at the stats. 3.3 yards a carry. He's good in the red zone. I just need better. 3.3 yards a carry is just not good enough. Don't let him go. Offer. Pat O'Donnell is old, but he's just a punter. So I'm not too concerned with him. We'll give him what he's asking for. Oh, you think you're gonna test out free agency? How's the franchise tag? $3 million. Tag him. Pat O'Donnell's been tagged. Darrell Williams has been let go. CJ Moore's been let go. Hunter Bryant's been let go. Will Harris has been let go. Muhammad's been let go. DeCastro's been let go. And McCourty's been let go. How you like that? Had to, man. We want better. Now they're saying my need is at right guard. I'm like, yeah, I mean, DeCastro is a loss, but we can get that. But we also got free agency, so we can do stuff in free agency too. Depending on how much money I got, which I probably don't got much. Got college players, and staff. We'll go to the next. Excuse me. We'll go to the next stage. I think we're good. Salary's at $20 million now. That's the next week. See combine results. Cool. Not getting them, but I kind of want to see the combine results. 4.4. Encode drill. How about Ben Harris? Fifth, like corner. Trent May up 32. Fourth, broad jump. Shuttles came in second. Breast press came in third. He's gone up the list. Main Parrish, left tackle. Second left tackle, fourth came in, jumping marginal, great direction, speed, good, good. Blocking is pretty good. I just don't think we can go with our first pick. We can go with a left tackle. I don't think we can do. I don't think we should do that. Elijah Shields, how's he looking? But look at this. He finished third, second, fifth, first. His drafting, I mean, he sunk, but his combine looks pretty damn good. So I'm still looking at his combine, and I'm like really impressed with it. If you look at that compared to Trent May, I mean, Trent May's combine physicals are not that great. Not as good as Elijah Shields. So Elijah Shields looks like a surefire #1 pick. But he keeps sinking. Ty Horn, what do you get? Pretty good, but just not as good as Elijah Shields. Elijah Shields done blew me away. In fact, all my favorites done slipped. Ooh, Jamal Harper. Don't really need a strong safety right now. But man. That's pretty good for a third, fourth round pick right there. Definitely looking at him. Devontae Vance. Taylor Nichols. Another one. Yeah. Solid, very solid. Mm-hmm. Very solid. Okay, we're gonna go to sign free agents. Okay, we're gonna look at the team now, look at what we're dealing with now. That we made some crazy moves. We'll go to depth chart. Quarterback, halfback. I do want another halfback. We did let Williams go, so we need another really good back. A star wide receiver would be nice, but we don't really have the funds for it, really. So I got to be careful because we don't really have the funds for it. Taylor Decker. We want to move on from Taylor Decker. Jonah Jackson's now pretty much in that spot. I think it. Or did I let go of my right guard? Scatchel was right guard. Yeah, we're really bad at right guard. Of course, put the Vatai there, but it's still not that good. Pinay Sewell. Left end's a need. Left end's definitely a need. I think linebacker were pretty good. Not great, but we're good. And I got my 2 corners. We're good at corner. Free safety, we do need a free safety. Strong safety would be good too. Strong safety would be good too. We need a free safety. Yeah, because I let them both go. Yep. Yep, we got problems. We gotta go to the draft. $20 million to work with. Hey, we can make some signings. Saying available funds minus 22 million. The freak. Yeah, I'm still dealing with what I did when I sent Madden. I let them have control of my of the signings and everything, and the butchering they just did to my team, to this team. I'm still dealing with it. I don't know what the negative is. I'm just going to ignore it until they tell me I can't sign nobody. Scheme fit. We could take care of right guard right now if I bring in Brendan Scherf. Brendan Scherf would take care of a problem. That would take care of a problem. What I gotta have back? Tony Pollard's up there. Kareem Hunt, Tony Pollard, and Daryl Henderson Jr. Elusive back. I sort of need a power back. I want a power back. They got a deal with Alexander Madison. He's not a scheme fit, but our scheme fit is elusive. So I'm not really looking to get an elusive back. He'll want more money than what I offer him, though. Wide receiver, any big wide receivers here? Slayton, not really. Devontae Parker would be good, but I don't think he's great. Lazard, Antonio Brown. No, don't want Antonio Brown. We'll probably go into receivers with the same crappy receivers we had and just hope they improve. Because there ain't really no star receivers here. Not really. Brandon Scherf would be would help me a lot. Or we could bring back the Castro, but he lost a lot of points. Scherf would be a surefire hit, man. Left hand I'm solving in the draft. Let's see. And McCourty's still there, but I don't want him. Address needs. Address needs. What's our first need? I say it's the offensive line. We're going to go in for Brandon Scherf. Try to top the deal the Cardinals made. Try to top the deal the Cardinals made. So he's wanting 1 year, $13 million. What does that put me at if I just do that? Puts me in first. Puts me in first. All right. Halfback. Alexander Mattinson. Of course, we're not going to give him this deal he wants. No one's offering him, so I'm going to give him 1 year. At this point, yeah. This deal right here. That's just a starting point. Just a starting point. So we're making deals for Brandon Scherf and Alexander Mattinson. That's the only deals we're making. Nobody else, because we can't afford it anyway. Alright, go ahead and send to more free agency. I might have to break this video into 2 places. Wow, they accepted. Holy shit. That was easy. Brandon Scherf. Wow. Okay. I didn't have to do shit. So that improves the team a little bit. I think that's a big roster improvement. Everything else we can take care of in the draft. Look at the team now. Madison and Swift. The elusive and the power. Cool. Now we got Jamar Jefferson at the back. He can learn the ropes. Wide receiver, at this, we're going to go with the same wide receivers pretty much. I mean, you get another tight end, left tackle. Taylor Decker's still there. So I can draft somebody. Jonah Jackson's still there unless I can draft somebody. Frank Ragnow. Now Brandon Scherf comes in. Brandon Scherf. Welcome to Detroit. I got Brandon Scherf on my Titan team. So I bring in Brandon Scherf to help with the my Lions team. Crazy. But this guy, man, he's pretty. These ratings are pretty good. The cool thing is, I didn't pay much for him. 1 year, $13 million. That's all I paid him. About $14 million. Cool. Cool. See college pro day results. Second, eighth. Not that strong, but does have speed. Is Tremaine Parrish. Elijah Shields, what do you do? Because I'm already impressed with the thing. What do you do here? I mean, he's a top player. Look at those. Look at that. Look at the combine, man. I think he's the guy. I mean, I don't know why he keeps getting hated on, but these combine grades are out of control, man. He's really good. I think Elijah Shields is the guy I'm drafting at number 1. What does Ty Horn give me? Ty Horn. decent, but not as good as Shields. Not as good as Shields. Not as good as Shields. Jamal Harper looks good at strong safety. Free safety. How about Taylor Nichols? Yep. It's pretty good. There's a scheme fit already. Those his braids. Good. Good, but not as good as Nichols. Nichols really impressed me. I'm just not sold on him. They're saying Trevon Chamberlain. I'm not sold on him. We don't have him fully scouted, and Shields just blows him away. Shields just blows him away. I'm not sold on Trevon Chamberlain more than I am on Elijah Shields. And he keeps sinking. But if you look at Elijah Shields' numbers, I mean, those are top college pro day stats right there. Pretty good. Trent May's pretty good. But I think I'm sold on Elijah Shields right now. I just think Elijah Shields is the guy we should go with. I just do. I just think he's the guy you should go with. We don't sign our free agents. We can go ahead and go now. Big decision, 5th-year options. I hope we can afford it. Jeff Okudah, give him another year. We're going to give him another year. He hasn't been good, but right now I don't want to lose anybody. Okay, now we're getting to the nitty gritty. Let's see about these private workouts. All right, we get to choose people. Right now we're going all defense. Elijah Shields is definitely on top of my list. I'm just not showed on Trevon Chamberlain. They're saying I should pick him. We're going to go Demontrae. And at free safety, yeah. Yeah. Got 3 players I'm working out, so I'll get some results on that. Alright. Page 4. Alright, one thing I want to do, thought about it. Oh yeah, I need to see, yeah, that's what I need to see. Who's going where? League signings. Dream Hunt, Falcons, Hayward Jr., Cincinnati, Landry, Bears, Devin McCourty is signed with the Eagles. Tony Pollard with the Jets. Bobby Wagner to the Dolphins. Bryce Callahan to the Jags. Henderson to the Cardinals. Baker Mayfield goes with the Buccaneers because Tom Brady retired. T. Williams, Falcons, Kenyon Drake, Eagles. Devontae Parker, Chargers. David DeCastro goes to the Jets. Just couldn't take him, man. 76 overall, even fell. Brendan Scherf's a whole lot better at that position. That's why I went ahead and paid him. Clelin Ferrell, Falcons. Yeah, Apple's a 75 overall now. Crazy. Paris Campbell, Titans. Muhammad goes to the Patriots. Darrell Williams goes to the Patriots. All right. The guy that's taking Trevon Chamberlain, I'm just not sold on him. The combine grades just say no. I mean, they look good. They look really good. But when you compare it to Elijah Shields, it's not even a contest. It's not even a contest. I'm sold on Elijah Shields. I mean, I keep saying it. I'm sold on Elijah Shields being the first pick in the draft. I'm just sold on it. You got any draft news? Now, mild on unimpressive and decent were some ways they described it exactly. They're trying to throw me stuff to make me take that guy, and I'm like, to take somebody I shouldn't be taking. You gotta be careful with this shit, man. You can't be like just listening to it and saying, man, they're saying I should pick this guy, you know, and it's like, no, you should pick the guy that you want to pick. Still draft. Don't they get my thing back for my, I put guys in private workouts and they tell me something? I should know more now. Like, I should know, like, oh, they said he scouted 100%. Well, why didn't they scout Elijah Shields 100%? All his grades are out. Zone coverage is a D. Well, that kind of sucks. Devontae Vance, man. Oh, a D? Damn it. This is actually a zone safety, so you know the zone's got to be good. Or is it? That's a future free safety pick. That's going to be later. I pick guys to be scouted like a lot, and I'm not getting any things back. We're going to find out. We got the first pick in the draft. I think we should go ahead and start drafting. I'm pretty sure who I'm taking, so I'm just going to take him. Start draft.
The Lions on the clock now.
I think it's just no, I think you have to do it. My first ever real pick in the draft. Of course, I did pick Demontrae James. I put Demontrae James at number 2 and picked him. So now, here's our opportunity. This is the biggest, I think you go defense. And this is a guy that I've been big on the whole time. Is Demontrae Elijah Shields. That college pro day and that NFL combine just screams you take this guy. And you just take him. I mean, I don't think it's a miss.
Okay, next up, it's the Broncos on the clock.
And we take him, but he's at normal. Elijah Shields, I drafted Elijah Shields. Of course, we don't pick for a while.
All right, it's the Eagles now.
They go quarterback. Kenny Tennant.
Okay, the Bears are on the clock now.
Normal dev, man.
Okay, the Steelers on the clock now. Okay, the Ravens are on the clock now.
They're all going quarterback. Good.
Now the Packers are on the clock.
Daryl Robertson.
All right, next up.
Ben Harris.
Are on the clock.
Corner.
The Dolphins now on the clock. All right, now it's the Raiders' turn. They're up. The Jets now on the clock. Let's see what they do.
Trent May, Michigan State, the guy. Yeah, we'll see.
On the clock now. It's
Ty Horn.
Time is ticking. All right, next up, the Colts are on the clock. Now the Seahawks are on the clock.
John Tate.
And the Chargers now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? Washington is now on the clock.
Greg Spears. Washington now Commanders.
Okay, the Texans up now. They're on the clock.
I'm hoping to get
Okay,
a free
it's the Titans
safety.
now on the clock.
So if they go out and run at free safeties, I'm gonna have to trade up. I had to do something. I can't just let it
Okay,
go.
it's the Saints now on the clock.
Luckily, they're taking different sort of players. Good.
All right, next up, the Bucks are on the clock. The Patriots on the clock right
Good.
now. Let's see who they have their eye on. The Colts are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock.
Devon Chamberlain goes. Just wasn't impressed by him, but Elijah Fields, I thought Elijah Fields would have a better development than normal, though. So
On the clock now, it's the Giants, and time is ticking. The Panthers now on the clock.
don't go free safety.
The Chiefs are up now. Let's see what direction
Go
they're
halfback.
The Cardinals are now on the clock. All right, next up, the Bengals are on the
Good.
clock.
Go tight end. We're about up.
The Bills are now on the clock.
They go corner. Bills.
The Vikings are on the clock now.
They go
What
corner.
direction will they go? The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Good. Take another corner. Jags.
The Cowboys now
They
on
go
the clock.
strong. They go Jamal Harper. Come on, Cowboys. Don't do this to me.
It's the Lions now on the clock.
Good. Good. We can make our selection. Free safety. What about that guy that they said was I scouted 100%? What was that guy? He might be gone now, but he didn't impress me too much. Jaleel Wilkins. Wasn't impressed with him. I still don't know his zone coverages, and he didn't really impress me. I would be interested in a guy who plays zone, Taylor Nichols. Zone coverage is a D. I just wasn't interested in that. I want someone who has some sort of coverages skills, which is Taylor Nichols all day long. He has them, but he's a round 3 to 4 pick. It'll be kind of soon to be taking him. But should you just take him anyway? Because it's like I need a free safety. And you don't want to screw it up. What's my picks anyway? We can wait for them. We can wait. Or do you go with the best player you can get? Quarterback. You hate to draft someone early and then feel like, man, I left something on the table. How about left tackle? We can get a left tackle right now to get rid of Decker. Get a left tackle for the future. But I could lose at free safety though. Which I don't want to do. Come on. Oh, I have no favorites at free safety. Well, that was a mistake to make. See, these guys are late. I just don't think they're going to go yet. I think they're safe. But we could get a left tackle for the future right now. I think that's what we should do. We're taking Tremaine Parrish in round 2, man. We're gonna go into the line. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. Hidden development.
Broncos are now on the clock.
Hidden development. Tremaine Parrish. 89 strength. Hidden dev. We got the future of the offense. We just took care of offensive line. Cool.
The Eagles are now on the clock. The Bears are up now. Let's see what direction they go. Now we turn to the Steelers. They're on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock.
So if they don't have a run of free safeties. They do, we're screwed.
On the clock now, it's the Packers, and time's ticking.
The Packers go with.
The Falcons are now on
They
the
go
clock.
quarterback.
Okay, here we go. The 49ers now on the clock. The Raiders now on the clock. All right, next up, the Jets are on the clock. Now the Dolphins are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? On the clock now, it's the Rams, and time is ticking. The Seahawks are on the clock now.
Yeah, cool. Roy the free safeties.
All right, now on the clock, the Chargers. The football team now on the clock. Let's see what they do. And the Texans now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? The Titans now on the clock. The Saints are on the clock now. What direction will they go? The Bucks on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on. Okay, it's the Patriots on the clock now. And now we turn to the Colts. It's their selection.
Yeah, we're getting close to mine.
Okay, the Browns on the clock now. The Giants are on the clock now. And the Panthers on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go. On the clock now, the Chiefs. And now on the clock, it's the Cardinals.
They go strong safety. Cardinals.
The Bengals now on the clock. Let's see what they do. All right, on the clock now, the Bills.
Okay. We're getting close to another. I'm getting lucky. They're not choosing the players I've been wanting. So we've actually gotten lucky in this draft.
The Jaguars are up now. Let's see what direction they go in. It's the Cowboys now on the clock. Okay, it's the Lions now on the clock.
Cool. Taking care of needs, man. That's all I'm doing. Wasn't really impressed with Devontae Vance. I need to have someone who plays good zone coverage. Jaleel Wilkins does give you run support, though. Taylor Nichols does kind of sell it, man. He plays zone, so he's good for that. The college pro day was pretty good. And he's a zone free safety. Hit power, play recognition, pursuit, they don't have all that information on him. But I think you go Taylor Nichols. I really do. I think Taylor Nichols would be the pick. I just don't think there's any other big free safety out there. Run support. D zone coverage. I don't want that. I don't want D zone coverage or free safety. Hybrid. F zone coverage. I just don't want that. It's good that you can tackle, but I do want you to have zone coverage. Taylor Nichols does that for me. It's kind of early to, it might be too early to pick him. This guy's 100% scouted. But I just can't go with D zone coverage. I just can't do it. Always looks for massive edge, struggles to find the ball in the air. But he's a zone coverage. What sense does that make? Always looks for massive managed boys at the catch point. All looks for the ball from runners to the boys getting flagged. Maintains poise at catch point. Could mean he's good at he means he's pretty good. Always looking to intercept passes. Good. I was sure, but I'm not sure now. One of his zones not good either, and they're saying he struggles to find the ball in the air. So that's making me kind of pause on him. I think we're better off taking him. Four, 5. 4, 4. Ugh, man, I'm torn. Because you don't want to make the wrong pick. Hmm.
The Broncos are on the clock now.
I took Devontae Vance, man. That was hard. That was hard. Because I'm like, it was a pick between them and Tyler Nichols. Who's going to take Nichols, I
And
wonder?
the Eagles on the clock now.
Wilkins,
Let's see what direction they go.
Broncos took Wilkins, though.
The Bears are now on the clock.
I wonder who's going to take,
and the Steelers on the
guy
clock
I
now.
didn't take.
Let's see what direction they go. On the clock now, the Ravens. Okay, next up, it's the Packers on the clock. Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock. And now on the clock, it's the 49ers. Okay, here we go. The Raiders now on the clock.
See, it's showing good that no one else is picking them. So maybe I did do good. Even though he had only normal development.
And the Rams now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? Okay, next up, it's the Seahawks on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Chargers, and time is ticking. And now we turn to the WFT. It's their selection. On the clock now, it's the Texans, and time is
Dylan
ticking.
Lindley.
On the clock now, it's
Clayton
the Titans.
Farrell.
All right, on the
They
clock
took
now,
him.
the Saints.
Titans take Taylor Nichols. It took a while, so maybe he wasn't that good. Maybe he wasn't that good. I don't know.
On the clock now, it's the Buccaneers. On the clock now, it's the Patriots. The Colts now on the clock.
Now it's sort of like, now I can
Now
take
we turn to the
whoever.
Browns. They're on the clock. All right, now on the clock,
Don't
the
have to
Giants.
worry. I don't have to move
On the
up.
clock now, the Jaguars.
Take whoever.
All right, the Chiefs are now on the clock. The Cardinals on the clock now. What direction will they go? The Bengals are on the clock now. Okay, it's the Bills now on the clock. All right, it's now the Vikings' turn. They're up. All right, the Jaguars are now on the clock. The Cowboys on the clock now. What direction will they go? All right, on the clock now, the Lions.
All right. Don't know what selection we're going to make because I pretty much got the 3 players I kind of wanted. So now it's like take whoever. This guy done slipped. He was supposed to be a first round, second round pick. And he's done slid. Wonder why he slid. He might be it. I might take him. Because I actually do need an outside linebacker. Defensive tackle. Could use a defensive tackle. 3-cone drill, vertical jump. Strength, solid. They got any wide receivers worth taking? Keep it focused on defense. I could get a defensive tackle that dropped all the way from like the first few rounds to this, man. Where is he? I just saw him. A first rounder. Oh, that was a linebacker. That dropped from like You could take him. I could take him. But at this point right now, I'm just pretty much just trying to see see if I can get any value. I got a free safety, but we could go another free safety if we wanted to. Kind of don't want to do that. Sean Reynolds. Check out Daniel. Oh, first. But he has F zone coverage, but how's his hit power and all that stuff? Tackle with D. I don't know if we go there. No strong safety. Not really there. I said we'd get the guy who fell. Supposed to have been a first or second round draft pick, and he fell. And if we don't get much out of him, we don't get much out of him. But I think we pick him just just for value.
On the clock now, it's the Broncos, and time is ticking.
76 strength, 82 speed, change direction, agility. Heck yeah. Cool. We draft Anthony Kellum from Maine. For now, I guess we'll just skip to our advance to the next user pick.
The Lions on the clock now. What direction will they go?
Go try to get some value. Get some more value. If we can't, we'll trade this pick for later picks later. There's a right tackle, Todd Phillips. On to attract flags. Yeah, I got enough of that with Jonah Jackson. I don't need that. Strength is great, even though I do not want someone who attracts flags. I do not want that guy. I don't need a person who attracts flags. Motor is always running, physical. Strength is solid, speed is decent. That left tackle up there, Todd Phillips, man, I'm like, man, he's pretty solid. Except he's known to attract flags. Well, all this stuff is like top strength guy, man. If he gets more disciplined, I don't know. Tempted to take him. Be a right tackle worth taking. We got a lot of receivers already, though. Acceleration, elite, speed, solid. Defensive tackle. Any corners? No. Safety? No. That guy keeps dropping. At this point, I'm just looking for value. I like his ratings, And be a future guy to go with another tackle I got. I already got a left tackle though. I really don't need a tackle. I got Panay Sewell. You can always use a backup. I always use a backup. Add drafting.
Now the Broncos are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
Strength 89. Gotta be good for a backup. Cool. Taj Phillips.
The Lions on the clock now.
We got a 6th round pick. We're not going to take a tackle this time. How about this running back? Kasim Caldwell. Carrying ball carrier visions at a B. That's all you get. I don't have him scouted enough. So I don't know what he really does. Cliff Henson, our receiver. That catch a B though. Of course, we got a lot of receivers. Jeez. We got a lot of receivers. We got a lot of receivers. Solid strength. 3-cone was good. Break tackles at a B. Got the speed. Oh, I just remember the name Freeman. Eric Freeman. Axe Keenan. You know, they push this thing up every time you go down there. It should stay where it's at, but it won't do it. Just had to go through all this searching. They're just trying to get value. I could skip this if I just put in favorite. But I can't do that now. Oh yeah, because I'm in the actual draft. Eric Freeman. Don't really need another running back, but hey, this guy is the number one halfback as far as 4-yard dash, 4.3 combine. I say draft him.
It's the Lions now on the clock.
Go speed. We're up again. I got another pick. Oh, yeah, we do. Because we don't have a 7. I might trade this pick away, though. I might trade this pick away for a future. Because I'm not sold on anybody here. I didn't scout anybody. I think I quit while I'm ahead. There's another free safety that's scouted 80%. So since I got a free safety, I'm not really concerned about it. He's got Z zone coverage though. He's got Z zone coverage. I'm gonna go ahead and draft him. He's got Z zone coverage. And I drafted him.
Okay, the Jaguars are now on the clock.
Cool. He has Z zone coverage. That's the end of draft. My first draft. We're going to see the results of what I've done. Let's go draft recap. The draft is over. What did we do good? Elijah Shields, 74 overall. He's got normal dev though. I think he'll be good. I think he'll do good. Out the box, you've got 84 strength, 80 tackle. Block shedding needs to come up. We'll work on him. We'll make him a focus player, obviously. He's going to be starting. He's going to be my focus player. We'll get him there. We'll get him there. Tremaine Parrish, left tackle. He's going to replace Decker. Hidden development. Already pass protector is kind of low, but that's a scheme fit. We'll get it higher. We'll make him a focus player. 89 strength. Pass block is but he'll get there, man. He's got the power. The guy's going to be really good. Decker will probably be traded. I'll probably start him right away and trade Decker. And save some money. We're going to get him playing right away. Tremaine Parrish. Devontae Vance, free safety. Normal dev. Kind of disappointed. The zone coverage is not that good. Pursuit's not that good. Play recognition is low. You can make him a focus player. He'll get better. But I could also have him in there. I could have out that guy just drafted at zone coverage. That I just drafted, that free safety I'd last drafted in the 6th round could be in some zone packages. So, it could work. And then he'd kill him, the 64 overall. So the ratings. 77 tackle, that's really good. Hip power's not there yet. Pursuit is at 78, that's decent. Block shedding can go up. Strength's kind of low. But he's not bad. You can work with him. You can work with it. Not bad. Right tackle, Josh Phillips. Not good, but 63 overall. He's already got a zone. He's already a scheme fit. Strength 89. Run block, pass block is decent, not great. Run block's there though. Josh Phillips, he's going to be good. I think he can be good. Okay, Eric Freeman, the running back, 64 overall. Well, actually, he's down. Freeman, 90 speed, accelerations there, agility, not much power, a little bit of elusiveness. He'll get good. I think he'll get better. Of course, I have to go in there and change his number and everything. I got to go in there and change some numbers. But man, did we pull it off with this guy. He's a 69 overall, man. In the 6th fucking round. Brandon Alridge. 73 zone coverage. Acceleration. Heck yeah. Not there yet, but a really good player. He's going to be really good. And I think that's what we did. We went and we got some value. We went and got value. Can't beat that. We got value. Of course, we got to look at these other players we just got. Now we can look at the overall draft. Elijah Shields, 74 overall. Kenny Tennant, Andrew Bonds, Zach Woodard, Theo Robertson. Hidden Dev at 77 overall. He's probably gonna be a superstar. He's gonna be a superstar. Ben Harris, Alabama corner that I was looking at, 75 overall. Got old Devontae Adams number. Trent May, I was looking at him. Hidden. If I picked Trent May, I would have got hidden development. Some told me to go for him. Some told me to go for him. I just didn't do it. Ty Horn, hidden development. Dude, I feel like I blew it. Elijah Shields good though, man. I looked at the combines and everything. Everything said draft Elijah Shields. But it was kind of like because Ty Horn and Trent Mayer had hidden development, man. So you kind of feel like you blew it. You kind of feel like you blew it. Ron Chamberlain, hidden development. Hidden development. I had 3 defensive ends with hidden development, and I picked the one that didn't have hidden development. I feel like I screwed up just a little bit. Jamal Harper's a good player, strong safety. We didn't drive that strong safety because we didn't need it. Jermaine Parrish, that was a win because he had hidden development. So that was a win. That was one win that we got. I feel like I sort of blew it now. Oh, man. 3 defensive ends with hidden development. But everything told me, man, you better take Elijah Shields. That's a guarantee. The combines, man, the combines got me, man. Dante Vance, see if we blew it. We did. We blew it again. Jaleel Wilkins. Hidden development. Hidden development. Wow. I feel like a horse's ass right now. Oh yeah, I feel terrible. It was, I mean, I guess you got to ignore the combine. I mean, you got to look at who they're pushing up there. I guess you got to do that. Hidden development. Taylor Nichols. Now, if this was hidden development, I'm really going to feel like a horse's ass. I missed out on all the hidden development players, man. Well, I learned not to pay attention to the combines and the pro days and all that. That's what I just learned. I feel like we got good players, but I felt like I could have got better players. I feel like I sort of blew it, just a bit. I feel like I blew it just a little bit. I really do. I think Parrish needs to play. If Elijah Shields are going to start, make him a focus player. We'll make it work. But I do feel like I blew it just a bit. Devontae Vance, and he's not even as high as the rookie that I just got in the 6th round. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. I actually do need a strong safety too. I got some signings to do. Roster's not done. I gotta improve it. But I'm kind of messed up, man. That kind of messed me up a little bit. We messed out on all those hidden development players because I paid too much attention to the combines, man. But another year of Demontrae James will continue as he goes into his 2nd season. We still got work to do. Still got a lot of work to do. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys later with more Demontrae James will save the Detroit Lions. Get ready for season 2. See you guys later. Solo Dolo out. Peace.